Begin first, this is a very critical seat. Not only was it Kiambaa, it's a seat within Kiambu, but also the person who held that seat before the late Paul Koinange was a very critical member of the Jubilee Party. He was the chairman of the National Security Committee. So it's a critical seat for the party. I know there were a lot of mishaps that happened at the nomination level, especially at Jubilee, and probably could be something that might cost Jubilee very seriously in this particular one. But when you now look at the stakes being that high for Jubilee, and then you consider the effort now which was put in by UDA, because for UDA this then became its big moment to face off with President Uhuru Kenyatta directly. The Deputy President has had those moments in Kibra. He's had similar moments also in Kilifi when we did the Msambweni by-election. But this was ideally, apart from Juja, where he's having a second round to face off with the president directly. And so coming from what happened in Juja and what has been happening in some by-elections, UDA has had some momentum. And I think the question that's going to happen today is the question of whether this hustler narrative is real or is something that we just read about in papers. From all show and tell, and from all the discussions that I've held privately and public with a lot of people, I've been able to see that the inroad by UDA is not just a conversation. There's been quite a lot of preparation to this by-election. The level of organization that has also been seen by UDA has been quite something. Jubilee has had to pull up its socks at the very last minute, and it has pulled all the stops. I've never seen Jubilee this organized in a very long time. And I think it's because of having seen that they've not been taking this by-election seriously, saying that, you know, they have no real effect. I think the fact that this now goes and bottles down directly to what the president, it becomes a showdown between the president and the deputy president, then it becomes a serious one. For me, if I was to call it, I know it's it's quite early. I know there's a lot of show of force that was experienced yesterday from the government side. This level of security is quite high. I've never seen that level of security being deployed in one particular region. Again, Kiambaa is fairly cosmopolitan. It starts all the way from Ruaka going all the way. And so I think, in my view, having looked at the dynamics, I would call it for the UDA candidate, John Juguna. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
We shall see.
No bias. But for me, I'd call it for
Wanjiku.
Yes,
okay.
Wanjiku.